So question 1 of the diagnostic deals with place value. So to review place value, when you have your decimal point, the place to the left of the decimal point is called the ones place. Then you have the tens. Then you have the hundreds. And all that this does is it repeats ones, tens, hundreds, ones, tens, hundreds, but these are now the thousands. And then the next three would be the millions, and the next three would be the billions, and so on. After the decimal point, you have the tenths with a TH, and then your hundredths with a TH, and your thousands, also with a TH. So that's just a quick review of what the place values mean. So here, for example, the 8 is in the 1,000s place. So you can write that as 8,000, or just thousands is fine too. Here, the 4 is in the thousandths spot. Here, the 1 is in the millions. And here, the 8 is in the tenths. Along the same line, we need to know our place value to be able to write numbers in standard form. So 348,922, you basically just write what you see. So we have a 3 in the hundred thousands place, and then we have 48, so 348,922, and that's all you have. Now, with this one, be careful. The and means your decimal point. So we have 104 and 87 hundredths. Then this last one, you're just going to build the number. So we have a 3 in the 10,000s place, a 2 in the thousands place, a 4 in the hundreds, a 7 in the tens, a 1 in the ones. Then we put our decimal point. Then we have a 4 in the tenths and a 7 in the hundredths. And so that's our number there, 32,471 and 47 hundredths. And then rounding also deals with place value. So when you round to the nearest 1, we're going to look at our ones place, which is the 7. But to know how to round that 7, we need to look at the place to the right of that. So we're actually going to be looking at the tenths place. If it is 5 or higher, we round up. And if it is 4 or lower, we round down. So in this case, it's a 3, so we're going to round down. So we're just going to keep it as 673,807. The one thing that some of you were doing on your diagnostics is you wrote the extra decimals. Leave it like that, because as soon as you write decimals out here, it's no longer to the nearest 1. This would actually be to the nearest thousandth. So you don't want to write those decimal points. So you just write as far as it asks you to go. So this one is to the nearest 10, so that means we have to look at the ones place. The 7 means to round up. So that's going to be 673,810. To the nearest 10th, we're actually going to look at the hundredths place, and the hundredths place currently has an 8, so we're going to be rounding up. 673,807 and 4 tenths. And then to the nearest hundredth, we're going to look at the thousandths place, which is a 6, so we round up. So we have 673,807 and 39 hundredths. And then the next one is to the nearest 10,000, so I just have to scroll up. So 10,000 means we're going to be looking at the thousands place, and that has a 3 in it, so we're going to round down, so that'll just be 670,000. And then to the nearest 100, we're going to look at the tens place, which is a 0, so we're going to round down, so that'll be 673,800. Again, be careful. Notice that I don't have any extra zeros. I round to what it tells me to round to, and then I stop. And then the last question also deals, or the fourth question also deals with place value. So when we look at this, we have to, again, know our place value. So the 3 is in the 10,000s place, the 1 is in the thousands, so that is going to be 31,000. And then the 7 is in the hundreds and the 20 is in the 10. So that would be 720. And then the second one, we have 372. Because it has a decimal point, we write the and. And then this is where a lot of you went wrong. You said 14 tenths, but be careful because 14 tenths would actually be 1.4. So you have to look at what this number is. It's in the hundredths place. So this is actually 14 hundredths. And those are the first 4 questions of the diagnostic.